Thurio, fear not you. I will so plead that you shall say my cunning drift excels. Where meet we? At St. Gregory's Well. Farewell. Madam, good evening to your ladyship.
I thank you for your music, gentlemen. Who is that that speaks?
One lady that if you knew his pure heart's truth, you'd quickly learn to recognize him by his voice.
Sir Proteus, as I take it.
Aye, gentle lady, Sir Proteus and your servant.
What's your will?
That I may compass yours.
You have your wish. My will is even this, that presently you hie you home to bed, thou subtle perjure, false, disloyal man. Think'st thou I am so shallow, so conceitless to be seduced by thy flattery that has deceived so many with thy vows? Return, and make thy love amends for me. By this pale queen of night, I swear, I am so far from granting thy request that I despise thee for thy wrongful suit, and by and by intend to chide myself, even for this time I spend in talking to thee.
I grant, sweet love, that I did love a lady, but she is dead.
For false if I should speak it, for I am sure she is not buried.
Say that she be. Yet friend survives, to whom thyself art witness I am betrothed. And art thou not ashamed to wrong me with thy importunity?
I am likewise here that Valentine's dead.
And so suppose am I, for in her grave assure thyself my love is buried.
The sweet lady, let me break it from the earth.
Go to thy lady's grave and call hers thence. At the least in her sepulchre not.
He heard not that.
Madam, if your heart be so offered, vouchsafe me yet your picture for my love, that picture that hangs on your chamber wall. To that I'll speak, to that I'll sigh and weep, for since the substance of your perfect self is else devoted, I am but a shadow. Into your shadow will I make true love.
Twere a substance you would sure deceive it and make it but a shadow, as I am.
I am very loath to be your idol, sir. But since your falsehood shall become you well to worship shadows and adore false shapes, send to me in the morning and I offend it, and so good rest.
As wretches have overnight, they wait for execution in the morn.
Holmes, will you go?
By my house, I was fast asleep.
Pray you, where lies Sir Proteus?
Mary, at mine house. Trust me, I think 'tis almost day.
Not so, but it hath been the longest night that e'er I watched, and the most heaviest. This is the hour that Madame Sylvia is to call in your mind. So it's so great Madame should employ me in. Madame! Madame! Your servants and your friend want to attend your ladyship's command.
Sir Eglamour, 1,000 times good morrow.
As many will you lady to yourself. According to your ladyship's impose, I am thus early come to know what songs it is your pleasure to go with.
Oh, Eglamour, thou art a gentleman. Think of thy black, I swear I do not. Valiant, wise, remorseful, well accomplished. Thou art not ignorant what dear goodwill I bear unto the badge of Valentine, nor how my father would force me marry vain Thurio, whom my very soul abhorred. Thyself hast loved, and I have heard thee say no grief did ever come so near thy heart as when thy lady and thy true love died, upon whose grave thou vowed pure chastity. Sir Eglamour, I would to Valentine, to Mantua, where I hear he makes abode, and for the ways are dangerous to pass. I do desire thy worthy company, upon whose faith and honor I repose. Urge not my father's anger, Eglamour, but think upon my grief, a lady's grief, and on the justice of my fine hands to keep me from a most unholy match, which heaven and fortune still rewards with plagues. I do desire thee, even from a heart as full of sorrows as the sea of sand, to bear me company and go with me. If not, to hide what I have said to thee, that I may venture to depart alone.
Madame, I pity much your grievances, which, since I know they virtuously are placed, I give consent to go along with you. Breaking as little what we tied with me, I wish all good be fortune. When will you go?
This evening coming,
Where shall I meet you?
at Firepatrick's cell, where I intend holy confession.
I will not fail your ladyship. Good morrow.